the commission of the Adventurers Guild. Today's invitation is the stake.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Which should I choose? It's been getting quite busy recently.
Wow! The whole gang's here! Even Master D-Luke!
Wow. Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any administrative roadblocks my way. So I owe him one.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices, who am I to stop you? And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired. Late night yesterday?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. All my terrible memories of being Grandmaster came rushing back at once.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me to elaborate. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure, so he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many, am I right?
Ah, so you're just hungover! Ugh, and Paimon was starting to feel bad for you.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the Knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time.
Dạ, dạo gần đây thì tôi thấy cặp đôi Nico và Ka nó tự nhiên nó nổi. Không, thực sự thì nó nổi từ cái khoảng mà nói chuyện ở trên chắc là ở cái trước trận đánh với Doctor, mà đúng chả thấy nó có cái gì tự nhiên chịu gì. Tôi biết là ai thích gì thích nấy, nhưng mà kiểu tôi cũng thích ấy. Yeah, tôi là người cái cấp ship này cho yeah, có lẽ do tôi thôi. Nhưng mọi người thích ship thì ship, nếu không thích thì mọi người đừng quan tâm là được. Ok chưa? Tôi cũng chưa bao giờ tôi có coi mấy cái bài boss trên này, chẳng bao giờ quan tâm gì kệ mẹ. Không thích thì mình có thể lướt qua, đừng quan tâm được. Cái nói người ta sẽ nói, đừng có cố gắng tranh cãi với họ làm gì, thì gì họ cũng đâu quan tâm tới mình, đúng không? Dạ. Chà đát, tôi muốn hỏi một câu.
Ask away.
Nếu ai cũng có thể trải nghiệm câu chuyện trong bong bóng thì chắc sẽ không có những chuyện mà chỉ mình tôi mới làm được, phải không?
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the story.
Don't worry, I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except you get to walk around as you enjoy the performance.
Yeah.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yesterday when that fungus jumped out at us.
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can complete without trouble. The parts you're testing today are more stable, so there shouldn't be too many bugs.
Yeah.
Of course, when you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision in mind.
Tôi hiểu rồi.
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Clee demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request from her daughter.
Yep, that checks out.
Well, let's get this show on the road. I'm ready to witness our honorary knight's story firsthand.
Yeah. Vào thi vào không? Dịch bóng.
Whoa! Dizzy! That's gonna take some getting used to. Why didn't that happen the first time?
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre?
Cảnh này thực sự phát lại không sao chứ.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here? What about...
Don't worry, I'm sure Nicole has it all planned out.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here? What about Varka and the others?
See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre. Come on, let's go help the Knights. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh, pretty convincing.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry, our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Don't worry, our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free to take a relaxed approach.
Probably that small bubble.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
That would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if
Okay.
that would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if you could refrain from going off script, that would be great.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
Tất nhiên lại thay đổi câu chuyện chất định.
I doubt you need a hint for this area. Go on now. The underground chamber awaits.
Tương tác gia đình.
I doubt you need a hint for this area. I doubt you need a hint.
Về không có gì cả. Tôi cảm giác như mấy cái nhạc của giáo đường nó cứ na nát nhau đó. Nhà thờ, nhạc giáo đường, nhà thờ nghe nó cứ na nát nhau sao? Giống như cái nhạc mà chứ trong cái camera de Kiva, cái cảnh tới nhà thờ.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Nó cứ hơi bị giống nhau. Hoặc là có thể do cùng nhạc cụ nghe nó giống nhau.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
Rồi đi.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try harder than that.
You ain't messing around, huh? Take this!
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Lyre's gonna be... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Let me see here. It looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember, this is a tense moment.
Yeah.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
Okay. Được.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the lyre.
Cứ giao cho tôi.
You all sure are getting into character. Okay then, let's go!
Oh.
If the conflict really had escalated to this point back then... just imagine the cleanup work.
Yeah, good thing it didn't turn out like that. No use thinking about something that didn't happen, right?
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think about it.
Đi từ từ trò chuyện đi. Có gì đồng cặp.
I couldn't keep up with you after all, Grandmaster. It's like you've gotten even stronger since I last saw you.
Expeditions have a way of doing that to people. Ever consider taking your adventurers out on a long trip?
I think I'll pass.
No entry. This place is under Fatui jurisdiction.
Đi gặp này.
I never thought I'd get the chance to spar with the cavalry captain.
I'm always up for a duel, as long as you treat me to a glass of wine after we're done.
Chẳng có gì tập đâu. Cầm theo lên từ này có chế độ chống dịch. Mất rồi. Đi từ đấy. Chậm rãi và thử thôn.
How dare you stand in our way! You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough!
Nó thật khá là dài dòng chơi gì đây đâu này. Ui, phát kìa. Đây. Đây. Có ông người tương.
What a coincidence. Or perhaps I should say, great minds think alike.
Yes, well, this looked like the most relaxed part of the performance. I'd prefer to get this over with and return to my work as soon as possible. I'm assuming...
Of course. After all, this place suffers from a dire lack of comfortable chairs and good tea.
I'd prefer to get this over with and return to my work as soon as possible. I'm assuming you feel the same, Miss Lisa?
Yeah. Ok, có dễ nha, chỉ có dễ thôi. Ồ, đây. Đây thì không.
The Holy Liar! There it is! Well.
It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
Tôi có coi trailer, không biết nó xuất hiện mà. Yeah.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the liar down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the spitting image of an electro-sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an electro-sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The holy Liar der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away!
Cười. Lỡ nhấn là nó qua đọc Pokemon này nhưng mà cũng không có gì đi.
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Bay thôi. Cái đích bay quá.
That goes against gliding regulations.
Dạ, mà sao mình hỏi dùng ở đây nè. Đó. Vậy thì sợ. Được cái mày biết. Đây nè, đây.
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Mấy cái bóng chữ giờ. Ui. Ây da,
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Yeah, được 3 người thêm rồi.
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
Ok, rồi, ai nữa? À, tao mới khoe một người tao mới ron, mình đi 10 ron. Chỉ 10 ron thôi. Không hơn không kém. Tôi ron chỉ bài xong tôi tích lại đó, rồi ron 10 ron là ra. Yeah.
So this is where the chase ends this time!
Yeah.
Wait a minute! This isn't what their hideout looked like! It's at least a few times bigger!
Yes, I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of the knights.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages then.
Yeah, bây giờ là do mình.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home kind of person.
Yeah, this is go big, alright!
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Liar.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just D-Luke. Should be a total piece of cake!
Đang đi tìm skin, sau đó thì qua đây lại hết dùng skin nhau. Đó, thấy không? Lúc kim lúc không.
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
Mona. Yeah.
That voice! Is that Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
Cục nước.
All right. Almost forgot about that.
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see. However, things that are taken to be indisputable are often false. So, one must shift one's gaze elsewhere.
Trên đừng có chó. Đây. Chỗ này. Bây giờ mình đã đến chỗ này. Bên trái. Yeah. Chắc là 30 rồi quẹo quanh đây. Đây. Rồi đi tới 2 bước. Rồi 2 bước rồi nhìn lên nè. Nhìn lên rồi quẹo phải nha. Quẹo phải rồi hướng lên 2 bước. 2 bước rồi giờ quẹo trái quẹo phải 2 bước. Xong rồi đi thẳng 3 bước. Rồi, còn lại là trái rồi. Đây là một cuộn này lên.
Nice! We made it!
Nhanh tí gần nào mà cuối cùng là tí gần nào đó. Ủa, Mika.
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line. How did you get in here?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the liar.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste.
Dễ thêm kịch bản mà.
All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
A fair point. They're playing through the story just like us after all.
Đúng.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand off against all of you, it made sense. I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold sweat.
Well, I get back.
Really? I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. D-Luke. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have 1 more line, Mika.
Do I have to?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 7 người xem nè. Yeah.
And off he goes.
Đi thôi. Đó thì kỳ nhưng bạn quay ngược về quá khứ, nhưng quá khứ thì nó lạ lắm. Đi vòng vòng.
The Fatus up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table.
đều đặt lên bàn đàm phán.
Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Yeah.
The Vatus up ahead fell.
Ok. Tôi phải cố. Oh, Mona. Oh yeah.
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway,
Thiết lập nhân vật chính xác hoàn toàn, không sai chỗ nào hết.
the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
88.000. Để thử xem cái tài năng đàm phán của tôi thì để xem được đi tới đâu đây. 40.000 thì sao? Từ từ nâng giá lên nó hấp dẫn như vậy. Nó không cho số chặn thì chờ số này.
No, we both know this crest is worth more than that.
Vậy tao 45 đi được rồi.
Good enough for me. Gotta know when to fold, right?
Rồi để thành trái tim nó để làm cái gì?
Alright, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm off the clock. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
Cô cũng biết sao?
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice?
Yeah, chuyện này khá là tốt.
Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
Thì ra đây lý do hả?
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexen Circle never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Mặt trải vàng lắm, chắc chắn cố ý để chi chọc cho này. Mấy ông chú già thì còn hay chết chọc mấy đứa nít rồi mà.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Công nhận thì khi già rồi mà thấy thích mấy chọc mấy đứa nít. Đâu? Rồi còn ai sao không chắc được.
The Vatus up ahead is courageous and loyal. Be prepared for a head-on clash.
Phải đánh nhau. Đó, Bennett nè. Sau cái sự kiện cô nghỉ dưỡng thì giờ mới gặp lại.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on, kid! Let's finish what we started!
Yeah.
You can't run!
Đội chán ngặt nhau. Đây mọi người cái đội chán ngặt nhau.
Go and fly!
I see through you! Looks like I went too far. Okay. You win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a Fatus. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
True! Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatou's costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff?
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all.
Có lẽ thì tôi sẽ có cách dùng đặc biệt.
Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years.
Yeah.
So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt someday.
Yeah.
Talk about bad luck. The minute you put on that Fatui costume, the gun stopped working.
Yeah, thanks for stepping in, Dad. Guess I'll have to hand it in to Miss Nicole for repairs later.
Cái chuyện xưa. Yeah. À, hướng này.
On me.
Đúng rồi, giật cao nó chạy nhanh hơn chút đi, giật thấp.
Hả?
Đúng, này chỗ vô mà. Cuối cùng nó quay về ban đầu.
On me.
Còn người gồm đập thôi.
Here.
Huh? Without the crests, I can't activate this device either. Like I said, I told you everything I know. Just, man, I thought I lucked out with just a few lines, but it still wasn't easy to pull off. Anyway, if you want to get into that room, you'll need to track down the 3 Fatui with the crests.
Không có cách này. Yeah.
On me. Huh?
Oh, the road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
Rồi dùng chiếc cốt chém được mà nó sẽ văng mình ra. Chẳng có gì. Đó, giờ kiểu gì cũng nhận ra. Có đi mà phải đó đang không để cây ngày.
What? They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been made for me then. Further resistance would be foolish.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durin.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan.
Wow.
Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough.
Yeah.
Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
Đúng rồi, tại sao B? Vậy ai là A?
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
Wow.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
Oh, được 10.000 trên rồi.
We got all the crests. What's it?
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil dragon in the end.
Ok, nhận ra thôi. Đang bên đây. Nói đi. Giờ không mở được cửa.
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it.
Yeah. Đâu có thang máy rồi. Nó cứ kiểu cái ngoài này, nhưng mà kệ mày.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice.
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
Bài không thấy là hơi ấy rồi đó.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
Yeah. Oh. Mấy bức tượng chim nhìn quen lắm.
The Holy Liar! There it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a...
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have stepped into my trap! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up!
Vậy của mình mà còn không biết sao?
Well, I wasn't the one who designed it! All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
Okay.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this.
Yeah.
Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the lyre was retrieved back then?
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true. Though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat, courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand.
Kìa nó cứ tới mà phía là mắc cười.
Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us.
Cánh à.
Look! The Ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance!
Group 2, reinforce.
Dễ. Ui, gì để hàng đầu. Đó.
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
À, ok. Ê. Thơm lắm. Không hết rồi. Ra đây được kìa. Thì khó hơn.
Well, it seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Barbados, guide us.
Burn! Charge! Flash!
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Burn!
On me. That's gonna leave a scar.
Go as one!
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
Brace yourselves.
Burn! Up the ante!
All right. I give up. Just don't hit me. All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Yeah! This role was perfect for you!
Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet know that this is but the least of your princess's abundant talents.
Yeah.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Lúc đó chúng ta đã đánh bại người xử lý nào, bây giờ thì biết đầu hàng rồi.
Oh, wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your princessin in such a scene?
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein. But not to worry. It's all pretend, after all.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
Thế thì giao cho Paimon.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here. Here goes nothing.
Nói tôi là người duy nhất ở đây, tôi nghĩ là sẽ có plot twist sau này về Paimon. Tôi vẫn tin về điều đó.
Ah, it's open.
Chạm nhẹ má. Ok.
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
Yeah, cũng không có gì. Thực sự không có gì. Yeah, chơi gì thấy dịch thật.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Barker was talking about?
Cuối cùng cũng được ăn rồi.
Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Được.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Cảm giác cô đã thả lỏng hơn nhiều rồi.
You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Đây chỉ là phong cách cá nhân thôi.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is... what happens when we're all together like this?
Oh, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together.
Rồi việc Trinh trở về là chuyện tốt, nên cứ tận hưởng thôi.
I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that.
Yeah.
Make sure to do the same, traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Tôi sẽ đi.
Hey! Honorary Knight!
Kiểu gì?
Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Ok. Không phải lần đầu đâu, lên. Lần trong nhiệm vụ truyền thuyết Venti thì cũng có lên lần thôi thì chuyện nhau rồi. Có vẻ cái giải của quấn mình người cố tình để leo lên.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome.
Anh chọn vị trí giỏi thật đấy.
Well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease, Figure we both deserve that after all this time.
Mondstadt quả thật có bầu không khí ấm cúng như ở nhà vậy.
You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place.
Đây là khởi đầu chuyến hành trình khắp Tây Vác. Em ấy quan trọng hơn bất kỳ điểm cụ thể nào.
I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad.
Qua kèn rồi chỉ vô tình thôi. Tôi cũng là lần đầu biết mình có khả năng như vậy.
I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in that land also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire.
Có lẽ đúng là vậy thật.
Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we?
Nè bài mọt đây chắc chắn sẽ phàn nàn danh hiệu kỵ sĩ danh dự không có dùng như vậy.
I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
Chẳng phải như vậy càng phô trương sao?
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast.
To our honorary knight.
Okay.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Haha! Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Đúng.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it.
Đa số cái dị thần đều đâu có mạnh Sid được. Toàn là thực lực bản thân không mà. Sid kiểu như là gì ta, gọi là một cái gọi là chứng minh thôi, chưa chứng minh thư thân phận thôi. Cái đền Shogun cũng dứt cái Gnosis cho con Miko đấy, có giữ là quá gì đâu, vì nó không ảnh hưởng tới sức mạnh tổng thể của họ ấy.
I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
Thì ra là vậy.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then.
Raiden Shogun, một chém là thật. Thực ra thì đánh với mình xong yếu rồi, ăn thêm chém nó sao chịu nói được.
Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation.
Tôi đã buộc phải ngăn cản.
You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect that Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Event nhưng lại nó nhả hin về câu chuyện chính nhỉ. Câu chuyện này cũng hơi lạ đấy.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
Mọi người biết tại sao? Tại vì nếu như thả hin ở trong cái sự kiện thì sự kiện này là hữu hạn mà nó không có kiểu sẽ không có lặp lại, nên người ta sẽ không biết được về cái này. Khó, người chơi mới người ta sẽ bị bỏ mít mấy cái cốt truyện này về mấy thứ này, nhưng mà nó cũng đồng thời giải đáp được một số thắc mắc. Hiện tại chấp chính không yếu như người dân nghĩ đâu, họ thực sự mạnh, mà các quan chấp hành không có động lực. Chứ mọi người cứ nghĩ quan chấp hành thần thì cũng hơi ấy, ra thì họ tung hết sức. Mavuika thì cũng chiến đấu Capitano trong tình trạng là không có full dạ hồn, tại vì dạ hồn đang yếu. Yeah. Ngày càng tiến đến gần sự thật rồi.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that.
Tôi hiểu rồi, cảm ơn ạ.
Alright, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Nếu khoan này uống rượu nè.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun!
Da da da!
Yeah.
Da da da!
Nhìn lên cao.
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up!
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course! We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Yeah, hết rồi. Cảnh cuối là cảnh tên bắt cá bằng pháo. Rồi, như đó chồng Ali thực sự tồn tại đó mọi người. Yeah, thực ra thì tôi cũng không quan tâm anh. Được rồi, thực ra thì cái này cũng confirm từ trước game lâu lắm rồi nên cũng không yeah, mà anh em sim Alice thì nếu sim theo kiểu sim cực đoan luôn thì chia buồn với anh em vậy. Rồi xin lỗi, tôi không có dùng tôi giao của anh em. Không hề, chưa bao giờ có. Đúng rồi, nghe thêm mấy sự chuyện khách trở về đây trong ngày 24 tháng. Truy tìm trước lỗi chơi này trước đi, sau đó thì chơi này. Đã livestream rồi lên luôn giờ gì. Chọn xong rồi mới vô hay đó. Gần xong rồi mới có 13 người xem. Lúc từ đầu tôi chơi mấy cái cũng hay thì một xem duy nhất và người xem đó là tôi. Sao lại có con Saurian ở đây? Chụp lại hả? Mày hả? Điểm 6 điểm đặc biệt là chạy con thật chắc hối được.
So that's where it was. Diona? What are you doing here?
Thậm chí còn có Itomiso.
It's my first time seeing these little guys. They're from that land, right? They're so cute. Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. It has the setup I'm used to and everything. Now, all I need to do is make some drinks. And you know what? This is the perfect chance to change all the ingredients to super weird stuff. Looks like your campaign is going strong, huh? Even out here. Of course, the only thing missing is the cats, actually. They seem to prefer the real cat's tail. But that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where they live. Even if the place looks exactly the same, they'll know something's off. So, Alice said she would find different staff instead. And then these little saurians appeared.
Yeah.
Aww. Bennett gave me a few pointers on how to get along with them. Turns out, there's not a huge difference between them and a cat or a dog. Hey, then you should call this place the Saurian's Tail instead.
Đi kiếm xem có gì là lạ không, mọi người thấy cái gì là lạ đi nhá. Sao lại có con heo đây? Thấy có gì là lạ mà cứ nhắn tôi nhé. Bờ.
Huh? Weird. Did monsters always raise boars around here?
Nhìn lại nha.
Found it! Barbara, over here! Coming! Oh, how did this happen?
Đâu vậy?
Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet madame and sticky honey roast we ordered came to life.
Sống lại. What?
Sorry, what?
Vậy đây là thịt nướng mật ong.
That's right. I managed to catch the sweet madame earlier. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back and eat. Wait, what? Uh-oh. What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch is making a break for it!
Trời ơi, đúng rồi chứ. Có cái đại kìa. Có cái leo ở đây, leo phạt tôi nè, chắc không thực hiện đây được. Cái chỗ này như là chỗ cặp đôi phạt tôi.
Huh? Isn't this a Fatui tent? That shouldn't be here. Wait, but there are always those two Fatui around here chatting about stuff.
You've noticed them too? I've been watching them for a long time. Not that I've overheard anything useful. Guess it's just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long time.
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home? Their mission's gotta be over at this point, right?
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they never got new orders. That's happened to me before.
I suppose, but your experiences tend to be quite unique. It's possible the Fatui stationed them here long-term to keep an eye on things. Or maybe they volunteered for this position because they don't want to go back.
Either way, we should have Nicole take this tent down. It's making Paimon think we're gonna have to fight someone.
Đúng vậy, hơn nữa đây cũng có đương báo.
I guess you're right. We don't want people getting their hopes up.
Còn mấy nữa ta? Còn 3 cái. Chỉ nội khu này nữa. Vào đây. Nhìn nó là lạ. Có cái gì là lạ? Có cái gì là lạ? Cái hoa này có lạ không? Đúng rồi, mà lạ. Ây da. Chưa. Đúng là có hoa lạ. Okay.
Huh? None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt.
Bạn cũ. Bạn cũ. Yes sir. Đi bên.
Hey there, friend.
Sao anh lại đứng ở đây?
Well, we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? What would the Real Adventurers Guild do without her? Not that she ever shows it on the outside, but she's one busy bee, that's for sure. I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations.
Cũng có lý.
Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed for magic. Incredible stuff. Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found. I really gotta take a better look around once this gig's done.
Chúng ta vẫn theo quy tắc cũ chứ.
Not today, I'm afraid. The funds I need haven't transferred in yet. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot.
Người đứng ở đây đều phải đưa nguyên thạch cho tôi mỗi ngày.
True, but it doesn't seem like the people who created this place set up anything like that. Hey, why don't I go ask for some and then we all can have a few? Huh. But could we even take them back into the real world? That's the question.
Cuối cùng kiếp có thể điểm gì ra cuối cùng. cuối cùng nó phải có gì đặc biệt. Chứ nó không hề đặc biệt. Fiona rồi bên rồi còn cái chỗ nào nó là lạ không? Trên cầu thành Monster đó. Ok, nên tôi để ý rồi. À, con chim to, con chim rất to, một con chim lớn. Yeah, xong rồi. Chim của Timmy giờ này lớn nha, ra sự chim phạt được. Oh yeah. Đợi rồi, đợi. Làm với chính xác đi, chim môn tây phong xác đi. Yeah. Mà cũng trong cái thành. Mấy các sự kiện đều dịch chuyển được thì nó cũng gọi là đảo phải dịch chuyển rồi chạy tới. Cũng được. Tới luôn đi. Đây để bắt đầu. Đi ra. Yeah. Đúng. Đây. Nèo bị nhiễu. Nèo bị nhiễu. Nèo bị nhiễu. Không biết có cái chỗ không lành ở đây. Cái gì vậy? Rồi. Ok. Rồi. Không cần phải kêu chuyện lại đâu. Bài tôi cũng có chi bài mới tập 10 không chọn nữa. bỏ vào ép pha vô để cho trong ly được. Để chừng quá.
Yeah. Your rainbow!
Order guide you.
Light compels you. Go get him, Aiden.
Divine light, shield them! Be cleansed!
Behold, the dawn! You got this! Not on my watch!
Lash attack!
Stabilize! This is order!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
I will have order! Light compels you! All the light shine...
Be cleansed! Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Smite the dust! Smite the dust! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Lash attack!
Behold, the dawn! You got this!
Stabilize!
I will have order!
Ding dong water bomb!
Be gone, shadow of darkness! Go get him, mate!
Without further ado!
Ca đâu không quên bóp mặt nó rồi mít ca đâu, mít ca quá không quên đâu. Trong mặt thấy rồi mới ghép cái Hà Lan. Ôi dạ Chúc giờ Chúc là đưa ra kết cho tôi cây này đây đang gắn trên vai thì không nghe giờ là chơi kết. Trước tôi ron được mẫu đôi chơi skate, tôi tính ron con tên chó gì đó Dalia ron về xuống tập chat 4 sao ấy, rồi sau đó thì quay để lấy con 4 sao nhưng mà nó nổ đôi 5 sao, hiểu chứ à. Rồi chắc chắn vậy bây giờ mệt nhọc lắm. thêm còn
Things are about to get dicey. Rain cutter!
Let the world come alive!
Another star goes out! Let me weave you a verse. Game's up. Fun's over.
Time to shine! Shower me with praise!
Extinguished.
Yeah! Yeah!
Ha! Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your...
Let the world come alive!
Things are about to get dicey. Annihilate.
Yeah! Yeah!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Let my name echo in song!
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Here comes the catch. Busted.
Time to shine! Strike a pose!
Power.
Yeah! Yeah!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Goo. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
giờ tới màn pha chế. Pha chế các bạn vui nhất từ hôm qua. Hôm qua thì nó không có tiếp tới câu chuyện nên nó mở em đi tầm biết cái này qua là Morista đi, còn đây qua chưa biết. Đi qua thì từ chuyện chút định có công chuyện ở quán rượu Tươi Mèo ấy. Làm rồi. Giờ thì tới tiếp tục pha chế thôi. Bắt đầu pha chế. Trọng kiến và lưỡi lê.
So you're looking after the drink stand now. If I'd known sooner, I would have stopped by this morning.
Luôn sẵn sàng phục vụ mọi lúc.
I've got to say, I'm getting curious. I've heard a lot about your mixology skills. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddich has prepared.
cảm giác gần đây cô đi làm khá chăm chỉ đấy.
I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after another right now. First off, the Knights of Favonius annual combat assessment is coming up. And this year, the standards are higher than ever. As the captain of the reconnaissance company, I have to lead by example. At the very least, I need to rank as one of the top 3 captains in the practical portion. So, I've been intensifying my training lately.
Lần đầu thấy mặt này của đội trưởng đấy.
Being a descendant of sinners means I have to work hard to maintain my position. I'll have you know I've never once neglected my duties. Anyway, on top of all that, my duel with Miss Clorand required a lot of focus and energy. Learning how to turn defense into attack and seize the initiative when facing a combined assault from sword and musket. Even now, I'm still chewing through the details. But in the end, the exchange went well, and both parties learned a great deal. Never mind writing reports from 6 different perspectives, I feel like there's enough worth mentioning to write 24 of the things. Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up would be welcome. I'll leave the details to you.
Với trạng thái hiện tại của Yula, pha cho với một ly trăng sao lấp lánh chắc sẽ phù hợp. Yeah. Rượu trái cây đây. Nước có ga, có ga. Quả móc câu, quả móc câu đây. Tiếp. Cắt vụn nguyên liệu. Pha chế chiêu thôi. Tôi thích chế bên lắc mạnh lắc mạnh nha. Lắc nhịp vô nè. Ly cao giữ hương vừa. Muối ngôi sao. Rồi. Xong. Nó lại tuyệt vời luôn, hiểu không? Nó đại nhìn tuyệt vời luôn. Trăng sao lấp lánh món đặc chế lấy cảm hứng từ vẻ đẹp của hồ ruộng trái cây dưới bầu trời đầy sao, có màu sắc và hương vị mát lạnh. Những người đủ lượng không tốt nên đặc biệt cẩn thận với sức công phá ngầm của nó. Là lộ mạnh, nói chung là mạnh.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Yula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Well then, I'll make sure to savor this thoroughly. Not bad. Sweet and tingly, with a delightful airiness. The fizzy water really brings it to life. I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor, but just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. How about something with a bit more bite?
Thêm loại rượu mạnh hơn.
Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me on the floor with nothing but a couple of drinks.
Rồi. Chỉ rượu mạnh thôi thì chưa đủ, phải thay đổi cả công thức. Rồi trò chuyện phát đã.
Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me any paperwork for tonight, so I'm free to catch up and try your new creations at my leisure.
Đồ uống trên bàn. Nói ra thì chai mà Yula mang đến là nước trái cây nhập khẩu à?
That's right. The merchant I got it from called it Romaritime flower fruit extract. It has a very unique smell. Here, have a bottle.
Sao lại mang theo bên người vậy?
Oh, it's a necessary courtesy. In that book Miss Magistus lent me, The Blade Dancer, 20 Years On, it says, after a duel, a Fontanian swordsman will politely invite their defeated opponents to a banquet. To properly play host to Miss Clorand, I searched for quite some time to locate a rare goods merchant in Dorman Port who sold this juice.
Nghe như tình tiết trong tiểu thuyết vậy.
I had my doubts at first too. But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't really exist, following it still shows I've made an effort to understand Fontaine's cultural heritage. Besides, who doesn't like trying new things, right? When I gave it to her at our post-training banquet, Miss Clorand really did enjoy this juice.
Nước ép mới lạ. Ok, nước ép mới lạ nè. Ok. Ok, bây giờ là chiết xuất từ là Doma Tini. Tặng một chai. Tươi mát và chiết hình có thể chế. Ok. Trải nghiệm. Đáng trải nghiệm. Tưởng rồi, đó là cái này. Tìm hiểu quan điểm tiêu. Tìm hiểu cái gì? Tìm hiểu quan điểm thi đấu là cái gì? What? Tìm hiểu chứ, sao lại tìm hiểu? Rồi nhá, đội ngũ dịch thuật trừ điểm nhá. Tâm lý thi đấu. Sau trận thi đấu lần trước, Yula cảm thấy thế nào?
Oh my. To be honest, before we crossed swords, I was feeling eager, but also a little nervous. Miss Clorand's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. In the library, there are some old Fontanian newspapers from hundreds of years ago that give some idea of how formidable an organization it was. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Clorand was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to possess her sword. Certainly, from my own experiences, Miss Clorand's abilities more than match those descriptions.
Cô có muốn một ly đủ đặc chế mang chủ đề kiếm thuật làm kỷ niệm không?
Incorporating elements of swordsmanship into a drink? Huh. Certainly a creative idea, I'll give you that. A commemorative cocktail at a time like this sounds nice, but how do you plan to express something like swordsmanship with a drink?
Theo tôi quan sát thì đa số kiếm sĩ Fontaine đều giỏi đòn đâm xuyên, tập trung gây áp lực lên một cách chính xác và liên tục.
That definitely matches the description I read in that book.
Nếu phải ví với đồ uống thì giống như cà phê, rượu trái, vua đường, rượu trái vua lạnh hay rượu trái cây của Mondstadt, uống vào không có mặn nhưng lại có dư vị kéo dài. Đồ uống đặc chế này chính là dùng rượu trái cây làm nền.
That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else in all of Tevat who could come up with such a perfect metaphor.
Nhưng kiếm thuật của Yula thì khác. Cô như một vũ công dẫn dắt trọng kiếm, đưa thân kiếm to lớn, xoay tròn vung lên, tung đòn mạnh mẽ, phóng khoáng. Chỉ cần chém trúng một đòn có thể tạo ra sức công phá như tuyết lở. Có vẻ tập trung quá nhiều vào áp lực mạnh trong khoảnh khắc va chạm hơn nhỉ?
There's no need to make it sound so fancy. It's just an aristocratic variant of Favonius blade work, with a bit of personal flair.
Vậy phong cách của Yula giống như một loại đồ mạnh của đã gây áp lực lớn, một đòn chiến thắng nhưng lại như tảng băng hậu viện không chút dư thừa.
Firewater. In recent years, firewaters gained popularity the world over, following in the wake of prosperous Snezhnayan merchants. These days, almost every tavern has a signature drink that uses it as a base.
Chúng ta đã tìm ra đáp án tốt nhất rồi đấy.
You really are good. Why don't we try replacing the fruit wine with firewater? As for the alcohol content, that's not a problem. Plenty of the expedition team may have drunk themselves senseless with firewater. But me, I'm full of confidence.
Tuyết nơi xa. Lâu rồi không gặp. Cô vẫn luôn làm nhiệm vụ gần núi tuyết à?
Yes, I have. For a while, the situation there was difficult. A gang of outlaw engineers was messing about with some sort of mechanism control technology, attempting to manipulate ruin graders so they could rob merchant caravans. To make matters worse, several veteran knights who had been stationed at Dorman Port were transferred to my squad, and they weren't happy to be taking orders from that Lawrence girl. Leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations in the snow, with no fires to keep us warm, before we finally located the enemy's stronghold. Those veteran knights faced the bitter cold and were almost taken down by the enemy's smuggled battle mechs. Fortunately, the battle went our way, and they had no choice but to acknowledge my abilities.
Có bị cảm lạnh không?
Me? I'm completely fine. But thank you for your concern. It was mentally tiring for sure, but fortunately, the operation wore them down far more than it did me. They won't be questioning my authority again anytime soon. If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly pointers. I guess you could call them a permanent solution, huh?
Cần hồi phục năng lượng. Đồ ăn khi làm gì? Khi bận rộn cô thường ăn gì thế?
If you want to know what I've been eating recently, I'd better start by mentioning the logistics company's latest revolution. They launched a diet improvement initiative and started distributing a form of standardized canned food to knights operating in the wilderness. In the past, we only had dry rations. Every mealtime we had to set up pots and campfires, roll dice to choose a cook, and take turns standing guard. In all honesty, it was a bit of a hassle. Now we just need to bring our standard field rations, comprising of 5 cans and 9 paper packages. We can heat the cans by the campfire, and then we're ready to eat.
Nghe có vẻ không có vấn đề gì nhỉ?
You did say, sounds like, right? Our canned food supplier has quite the stellar reputation, and their regular meals are indeed quite good. The problem is, in order to meet preservation standards, they have to make their military-grade meals way too salty. The vice captain of the 5th Company, who has a somewhat dry sense of humor, went so far as to say, this food's bad enough to bring down the wrath of Li Yue's stove god.
Nhớ thằng bếp của đi là con gấu của Sen Linh là Wupa thì không nhớ rõ tên đó.
In any case, after eating it for a week, my taste buds have gone completely numb.
Ai sẽ chịu trách nhiệm về chuyện này?
You can hardly blame the logistics company. After all, it is hard to please everyone. Our feedback has already been submitted, and they should be working on fixing the issue. Of course, having fresh meals prepared in camp by a dedicated company chef is still the best option.
Sắp xếp mình món ăn quá nhiều đồ mà. tê liệt. Ok. Nếu không lỡ như kêu là nhận ra phần trang trí ở viện Ly chắc sẽ choáng váng. Ok. Ok rồi đó. Và ok, pha chế. Chúc mọi thứ suôn sẻ. Tôi đã biết phải chuẩn bị ly đủ đặc chế thứ hai cho cô thế nào rồi.
Brilliant! I'm looking forward to seeing how you do.
Ok. Hỏa thủy. Gì đây? Chiết xuất quả romanticity. Chẳng cái này đọc sao rồi. Ok. Cacao. Ok, tiếp. Các nguyên liệu tùy ý. Vậy thì các đơn này các vùng này rồi cấp nhỏ thì cũng được. Cắt tùy ý mà cứ tùy ý mà cắt rồi. Rắc mà vẫn là rắc rồi. Chắc là tiếng này đi. Vừa một lớn vậy thì có lớn đi. Phép ngoài sao lát chanh, lát chanh. Khúc ca, kiếm và sóng nước. Đủ đặc chế dành riêng cho yêu ta dựa trên trăng sao lấp lánh. Kiếm thuật của là như vũ điệu xoay tròn một trọng kiếm, mang sức công phá mạnh liệt nhưng tiết lợi khi va chạm. Đòn kết thúc gọn gàng dứt khoát. Sở thích cô ấy về đủ cũng mang tính mạnh mẽ, vì thế hỏa thủy trong ly như khối băng tinh khiết. Chiết xuất quả romanticity mang ý nghĩa kỷ niệm sâu sắc. Cả cao bổ sung năng lượng, xua tan mệt mỏi, tất cả đều hòa điều nhảy trong ly. Nếu đã là món đặc chế dành cho kiếm thuật của kỵ sĩ sóng nước thì ca kiếm và sóng nước có vẻ là một cái tên không tồi. Ok.
Here's your all-new Seafoam Sword Song, mixed to meet your personal preferences.
Oh my, what beautiful colors! And you even added my romaritime flower fruit extract. The aroma is perfect, and I can smell the alcohol, but it doesn't stifle the fruity fragrance. Let's see how it tastes.
Tôi đợi những phân tích kỹ càng của cô nhé.
Give me a moment to come up with the right words. I need to think carefully. I know it's unbecoming of a lady, and a proper connoisseur would savor their drinks slowly. But I'm sorry, this is just too good to be true. Can you mix me another?
Tất nhiên rồi. Thích nhiêu có nhiêu.
Oh, no, what was I going to say? I've completely lost my train of thought.
Xỉn ơi.
Whatever. I feel fantastic. This cocktail. Oh, it's the best I've ever had. I think I'm gonna head home and get some sleep.
Như pha cho quấy hơi nhiều đi rồi. Lẽ ra nên kiểm soát số lượng một chút.
Don't worry about me. This is the happiest tipsy I've been in years. I'm still far from being drunk. By the time I've written up those reports for my exchange with Miss Clarend, I'll have been on duty for 3 months straight. Jean, the acting grandmaster. Isn't it about time she gave me some time off? I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry. You mark my words.
Rồi xong. Ý thiếu thấu Đăng. Mình được rồi. Hóa hình được rỡ. Để ok. Sắp cũng được. Rất là được kim cho ký. Nó cũng chẳng tăng đam hay gì đâu, chỉ là skin. Skin nhất chỉ là skin. Ok. Được này để biến thành cái này quên làm dùng chữ ký không chữ ký gì nữa. Cái nhật ký hành trình quên là nhật ký hành trình nấu hai nhật ký nấu xiên đi dễ nấu nhất 20 thứ đông nấu để coi được những cái đặc biệt à. Được 3 cái có tỷ lệ những món đặc biệt nhưng mà món đặc biệt tỷ lệ bao nhiêu thì được 10 được 3 cái thì tỷ lệ là bao nhiêu. Cái đầu nó cháy sắp cháy sẽ luôn. Ok thì tạm biệt mọi người. Hẹn gặp mọi người vào chắc là 2 ngày sau. Sau một ngày nữa là mai và 1 là thứ 3 đấy. Ok. Thì chúng sẽ lại gặp lại nhau để hoàn thành cái cốt truyện luôn. Hoàn thành cái cốt truyện sự kiện luôn. Dạ. Thì tạm biệt mọi người. Cảm ơn mọi người đã theo dõi video. Chúc mọi người tốt lành nha. Hãy đăng ký kênh và like, share, subscribe để có động lực để livestream tiếp. Yeah.
He who wishes to peer into